everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. It's the Cardinals facing the home team. I'm Kevin Harlan along. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now, here is Davis. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Carter. Pass to Towns. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. Edwards drives in. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And here's Louisville. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He is in awe of the talent that Karl-Anthony Towns possesses. Coach said he's still reaching his full potential in terms of consistency, but when he gets in rhythm, he's unstoppable. So, of course, they're going to throw lots of different looks at him to try and take him out of his game tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Edwards drives in. Louisville getting another chance here. Russell with a wide-open look. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. Plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
Williamson double team. Pass to Fall. Here's Davis. Out to Brooks. 4 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Bledsoe with it. And it's Carter picking him up. Here's Fall. And the rejection by Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Fall. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Whew, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Now here's Towns. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Brooks misses.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team, Clark, completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Substitution. Naz Reid. Jaden McDaniels. Malik Beasley. Jalen Noel.
Louisville leading by 8. Carter on the wing. Oh, that's blocked. The try by Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Like St. Davis, focus on getting the ball around to other people, solid, and recognizing when his teammate has an advantage.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
And it's Davis missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Out to the right wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
Here's Noel. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. It's Bledsoe on the wing. Pass to Fall. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And that one is good by Beasley.
3 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Here's Fall. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Home team.
Get ready for the Fifth Squad!
That one misses.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Personal foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
At the line for the
He misses the free throw.
Jaden McDaniels.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Now here's Brooks. Drives to the hoop. And he goes in for the dunk.
And the quickness of Brooks's drive can be overwhelming. First inside before the D can react.
Pass to Carter. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's McDaniels. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. Stolen by Brooks. From deep, Thomas. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Carter left side. Here's Noel. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's...
Get ready for the Dirt Squad.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cardinals?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight. It's paid off with a lot of second chances.
Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Clark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hands?
I think it's so valuable. And now it's a dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6, 8 or better that could really handle the ball in my day. But now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball. Make sure you can... go with the ball where you want to against pressure. If you can do that, then you'll always add value to your team as a big guy.
Here's Giddey after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Pass to Vanderbilt. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And it's Brooks in the corner. It's good from long range. Brooks has got 8 points.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Outside Edwards. Driving the lane.
Anthony Edwards.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Sweet move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Turner's got his first 2 points of the night.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. And here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Up top, Edwards takes a three. The shot that time not on target. To the middle. Here's Williamson. And no good that time. Now Louisville takes it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40%, Greg, on his...
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time! Get ready for the dance squad!
Substitution for your home team.
Pascal
Cardinals
Siakam.
leading by 10.
Danny Green.
Bounce pass, Russell. Here's Towns. And the layup
Anthony
falls.
Towns.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Giddey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Aggressive defense from Towns there, staying all over the shot and getting a clean block.
Here's Edwards. Left side, Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vanderbilt. Towns trying to get open.
And you have to be impressed with Siakam's length, especially when you see him put it to use defensively. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Assisted by
Guys, that's
Anthony
putting it
Towns.
mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And so it looks like it will still be the Cardinals' ball.
Checking in for Louisville,
Hello.
Naz Reid, Jaden
Louisville leading
McDaniels,
by 14.
Vince Carter, Jalen Noel. Home team foul, Josh Giddey. First personal foul, second team foul.
To the inside. Here's Noel. 6 points for him. Great positioning on the
Jared
putback.
Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt's got 4 this quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Giddey. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's Carter. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
First personal foul.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
At the top of the key, Turner. Pass to Giddey. Kicks it out to Siakam. 4 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Louisville ball. Substitution for Louisville, D'Angelo Russell.
And here's Louisville. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Shoots from 12. At this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Stolen by Carter. Now the Cardinals moving it up. Louisville, no good that time either.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Louisville foul.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul.
Daniels.
That's his first
Personal
foul.
First team foul.
Here's Giddey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Reid. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. And Turner with a clear path to the rack. Here's Giddey. Going inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Called on.
Whatever the defense
D'Angelo
gives,
Russell.
that's what he takes.
Second
a sign of a
personal foul.
skilled offensive player.
Second team foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. 5 seconds left now here in the second. Russell from deep 3-point territory. No good on the last second attempt there. And we finished one half of basketball. Cardinals ahead. They lead by 14. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Cardinals. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Edwards. Turner with the steal. 4-on-3 break. And finished off by Siakam.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there. It really was a bitter end to the 2018 playoffs for Miles Turner. Fouled out in a first-round Game 7 loss against LeBron and the Cavs. Unhappy with how things ended, Turner turned to a new passion.
Back to Siakam. Three-pointer. No good that time. Now Louisville takes it the other way. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Carter up top. Deep 2 from Russell. Here's Towns. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Towns has got 6 points.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
For Turner, Clark, that passion you were just talking about turned out to be a healthy one. Yoga.
Kevin, how about this? Can you imagine going into a yoga class and seeing the 6'11" NBA player striking poses? But becoming a yogi has worked out for him. It's paid dividends. Since that 2018 offseason, Turner's really raised the level of his game.
Here's Towns. Outside Edwards. He takes it in, and it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Inside. It's stolen by Edwards. Carter left side. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Vanderbilt. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And the Cardinals making a change here. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Giddey, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's sent back by Turner. Green in the post. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside for Thomas. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Matt Thomas.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Turner. Good on the bucket.
Miles Turner with the
Turner's got his second basket.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Left side, Towns. Here's Carter with the drive. And it's sent back by Turner. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Giddey. Vanderbilt with the block. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. This is his third trip to the free throw line.
Get ready for the Dip Squad!
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Noel.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Second personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw, no good.
Shooting for Louisville.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Giddey. 8 points for him.
Home team.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Coming off the floor for your home team, Baron Davis.
A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
And the rejection by Towns. Down low, and he lays it straight in.
Assist
10
from
points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Beasley.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
And one thing about Naz Reid, he knows how to play within himself.
You're absolutely right, Greg. He doesn't force shots. Rarely takes any shot that's contested. That's why his efficiency is so good.
Here's Edwards. Kicks it out to Beasley. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Beasley's got 5 points so far.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. At the elbow, Edwards.
Home team foul.
And Baron Davis picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team
And Louisville
foul.
making a change here.
Cardinal substitution.
Home team on
Jaden
D.
McDaniels.
Down by 15.
D'Angelo Russell.
Pass to Noel. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Russell. Driving inside. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Out of bounds,
It'll be a
Louisville
turnover.
takes possession.
Cardinals ball.
Louisville leading by 15. There's Russell with the 3. With the teardrop. It's deflected. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Reed. It's hauled in by Thomas.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
They double team Siakam. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Jalen Noel.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Noel. Pass to Reed. Nice move. He lays it in.
Reed. The assist.
Reeves got his
Jalen
second basket
Noel.
of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Oh, and a fast break for Louisville. A nice shot by McDaniel.
McDaniels.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy
That's the end
points.
of the third quarter.
And
With the
so is
score.
Louisville. Out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Davis inside, pass to Fall. Back to Davis. Looking to end his cold spell. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Over to the left wing. Back to Carter. Towns down low. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Pass to Fall. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Second chance shot. Carter outside. Shakes him. Into the lane. No good at the rim.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Vince Carter.
And good that time.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Outside, Russell. Out to Carter. Towns trying to get open. Fall with the rebound.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Pass to Davis. And here is Siakam. Stolen by Carter. Russell with it. Now Thomas defending. Out to Carter. Here's McDaniels. Russell. It's good on the
D'Angelo
putback.
Russell.
And the Cardinals lead by 18.
Home team.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Louisville.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Cardinal substitution.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Carter right side. Edwards inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Outside Carter. He can't get that one to fall.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the paint. Here's Turner. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. 6 points for Miles Turner.
Decent at spotting his teammates. You know, Bledsoe is good, I think, at reading the defense and then recognizing when he's got an open teammate.
First team foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Louisville, Vince Carter, taking 2 shots.
Carter hits them both. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
Here's Giddey. That one off the back iron and out.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection is.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but
Team foul.
you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Carter just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the
Ball
spotlight.
is turned over.
And it's out of
Ball
bounds.
goes to your home
They
team.
say it was last touched by Towns. Here's Giddey. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
Cardinals
He
ball.
went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul.
And in this era of player
Fourth team
empowerment,
foul.
Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally. All of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them. And that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
Out to Turner. Can they get it? And he's good on the 3-ball.
I really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Brooks outside. .144 left in the fourth quarter. Williamson left side. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
The ball goes to
And just a
Louisville.
little too lax with
Substitution
that
for
possession.
Louisville.
And it cost him.
Jaden
And I tell you
McDaniels.
what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Jacks up a 3.
Jalen.
And again, it's Louisville from deep.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win
Louisville foul.
for Louisville.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look
Personal
back at
foul.
all the second chance
team
points these guys generated.
Yeah, they
Substitution
clearly
for
won
Louisville.
the second chance points
Now
category.
Reed.
Possession after possession, we watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
This gives them some gloating room, if you will. It's a special win because now they'll finish 3-1.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
The shot by Bledsoe, nobody around. And it's off from 3-point range. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Josh Giddey. Second personal foul. Fifth team
No good
foul.
on that one.
Shooting for Louisville, Jaden McDaniels.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Inside. A shake. And it's Bledsoe laying it in.
And, you know, so often we see Bledsoe trying to get all the way to the rim, at least as close as possible. That's the mentality I think you've got to have.
Takes a step back. Here's Carter. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down.